So, welcome. In this video, I will show you our prototype for our project in the iLiving lab. Our team focus on the railways across the border in EU countries. The background of our project is about the reason European railways operation across Europe has a lot of different terminologies, operational practices, and also a different rules. And this can create a different communication, and there could be some misunderstanding about it. Therefore, we feel like a multilingual Moodle-based kind of learning platform could help solve these problems. This prototype focuses on the demonstration of multi-language courses. We use a plugin called Content Translation plugin, and with this plugin, the teachers or the admins could review this translated content. So if there is such kind of a fixed phraseology, they could just edit the content, the translated content. And also the Moodle site provides an AI supported learning and explanation features, which could help the students ahead to review their lessons. But what we are not going to show you is the assessment and certification, because the Moodle and the teachers could already do it alone. And scenario-based learning, this could be done through H5P, phraseology, because we're focusing more is on the Moodle site itself rather than the material inside. But as I have mentioned before, this could be done through a review of translated content. Also, the terminology guides, this could be added through PDFs by the teachers, and the scalability of this Moodle site. Of course, this needs to be done by expanding the Moodle site. This would not be shown how we are going to do it in this prototype. This prototype is only focusing on the Moodle site itself. On the showdown, we already showed this website. We use the Moodle version 5.0.7, and we deployed it to a server with an operating system Ubuntu version 24. We have tested the newest version at this time around in May 26, but 2026. The problem is that it doesn't work quite well, and also the newest Ubuntu doesn't work quite well. So at this time, with this version and with this Ubuntu version, it works quite well. We do hope that in the future, the plugins and the Moodle versions could support this for the newest version and also the newest Ubuntu. I do hope. This is the website. If we try to reach it through this URL, you could see the main page of our prototype, EU Railways Academy, and its contents. This is just an example contents. To access the contents, you need to log in. You can log in as a student here or a teacher. With a student, you could have a lot of access here. First of all, what I want to show you is the language. If we change the language here, for example, to German, it will automatically translate the language, right? And not just the dashboard of the content or the Moodle site, but also the content inside of it will be translated automatically, which is what we want. You see, this content will be also translated. The pages also be translated. As a student, we could use the AI features. Let me just turn back the language to English. The AI features to summarize and explain. Because of security reasons, I have turned off this server, the server that I use to create the content to summarize and explain, or to test this AI features using Ollama. You could summarize and also explain it, but it will not work because I have turned off the server. So that is, as a student, they could see the content. So now if we go back and we change ourselves as a teacher, or an admin, or a teacher. I hope the password is there. Yes. As a teacher, we have enabled for them so that they could change the translation of the content. So let's try. So for example, here I changed the language to German. If I go to, for example, this one again, and let myself sign into this course. Let's just end this. And then for example, let's see the language before. It's English, right? So let's say these European supervision mechanism should be changed into its original language. The teacher or the admins, when they change the language, they could do just that. With the plugins here, these line translation, called in English, in line translation, we could change this. So we could change this. Übersetzung bearbeiten. And in these, we could change some stuff. For example, these should not be translated. So we could edit it. Just like that. And if there is some kind of mistranslation, it could be also changed in here. And save the changes. As you see, this will be kept as its original language beforehand. If, for example, there is a change with this content, this wouldn't be green anymore. This will be changed automatically because of the plugins, which is help us to, adapt again, probably changing again the translation in this manner. So that's all to this simulation or showing about the prototype. Hopefully this could be an inspiration for the future railways academy around the Europe to have a unified kind of learning platform site. Thank you from my side. My name is Aga, and thank you for watching.